And ready. About ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I...
That's caught inside the 20.
Ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Get it!
They begin with a quick there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing now is Daniels.
And that will send them back to the drawing board.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels. That's pulled in at the 32. Get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and
it's caught inside the 25. It's at the line and ready to roll.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single.
Otherwise, they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. To throw is Daniels.
But this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game. Even more so for this player. One of the best under pressure. Themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus.
Taking a couple yards shy of midfield.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every no ball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. He's going to flip that out to... Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. For him as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They begin the drive with Robinson.
The play. We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make that up in the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Facing challenges under.
And he'll take it on this side of midfield.
Here we go. 11.
Now Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
It is so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was a 16-yard run.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Complete to Zacchaeus.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
Not good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the
runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
And he was here 1st and 10 at their own 43.
11.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play, but incompletions on the first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And he will.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
11 MT tight.
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense.
Can bring that pride the offense this go-around. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen up. First and 10 at the 11.
Gun. Dot.
Now it's Burrow.
Kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 20.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Daxton Hill picks it off down the right sideline.
His offense as they get set to take over here.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue.
Much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Escapes the defender.
Sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator.
Jones on the return. 43 yards, about ready to go here on their next drive. Here's Burrow. And
11 mighty.
Burrow looking to pass.
In one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Now he's loose again.
NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. Takes a special set of service.
Scoreboard, you're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarter, an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Ready.
And he's got his man. A 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night.
This is now a 3rd and 20.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Here's Jones on the return.
Here we go. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right.
Fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping this week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
They unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6.
Get a 3rd and long here.
Let's go.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
And it's fielded at the 34.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have got a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall. Shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And that's caught inside the 30.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they move the football on some drives. They just haven't.
And you're not scoring. Is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 3rd and long.
Daniels looking to throw.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. On the return is Jones. Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series to be leading by this much with so much time left
to this. But the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result, this is Super Bowl-esque, and they've got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
11.
In motion left goes a tight end. Burrow will throw. Flush to his right. And he... And now they will throw it with Burrow. Steps away to his left.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Flushed out right. Yeah.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Complete. It's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
Washington on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious.
7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game.
3rd down and very long.
Come on. Hey.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
They come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They're passing here. Joe Burrow escaping the pressure right.
And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the 1st down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike.
Being chased out left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
That's another Bengals first down.
11 MT.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh, he fakes a spike, eluding the pressure right.
Had to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10. Burrow flush to his right.
Not anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. Throw left side here, complete to the tight.
Quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
11 Thomas. Stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
Just 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
At the Commanders' 9-yard line.
Stop.
They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right.
Offense set to take over. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some
Moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Looking you back. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Daniels.
Escaping the pressure right. 15 yards and a 1st down.
Ready.
To the air goes Daniels.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
5 about to get going.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Washington. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half was pretty.
Defense didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Cincinnati, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.